medyo malaking malaking amount talaga. I think this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest amount that we're going to be spending for the SONA, no? And ilang oras lang naman ito, at ang mahalaga rito sana kasi is yung mensahe, no? Kung ano ba talaga yung lalamanin ng kanyang SONA. And I think it could be delivered. It could be communicated naman to the public even without this huge expense.
Alam po ninyo, Doc, ngayon na alam natin na nararanasan natin itong mataas na presyo ng mga bilihin at maraming problema ang ating bansa. Pero yung SONA ng Pangulong Bongbong Marcos next week, yung budget pa lamang nagkakahalaga, aabot sa 20 million pesos. Lahat na po yan na mga expenses na kinakailangan para sa mga paghahanda sa kanyang SONA. Ano ba ang dating sa inyo dito, Doc, sa budget na yan ng SONA?
Well, I think this comes in a very unfortunate time. Nakakalabas lang ng latest Pulse Asia survey na kung saan inflation appears to be the most pressing issue, no, sa ating bansa. And here you have a government na kayang magpakawala ng ganong kalaking amount, which I think could actually be diverted towards other means, no, or other more meaningful projects or programs. So, pinaliwanag naman sa atin ng kapulungan ng Kongreso kung saan talaga ito nagamit, no, or magagamit. Pero I believe that this amount is still quite staggering, no? Medyo mataas pa rin tong amount na to, considering na may kinakaharap nga tayong matinding kahirapan ngayon, mataas na presyo ng bilihin. I think the government should also be sensitive enough to understand the plight of the common masses or the common people. And siguro mas maganda kung hindi ganito kalaki yung amount na ating inilagak para dito sa SONA.
Ano bang inaasahan po ninyo dito sa SONA ng Pangulo, Doc, considering na maraming hamon ang kinakaharap ng administrasyong ito?
Yes, definitely. No? Siguro ang unang-unang nais ko talagang marinig dito will be yung stand ng ating Pangulo regarding inflation. What are the monetary and fiscal policies that are already in place or that they would like to actually operationalize in relation to this problem of inflation? Although this is not something that is driven alone by domestic issues because this is a part of the global value chain. Pero kung titignan natin, siguro mas mahalaga na makita, no, may paliwanag sa atin ng Pangulo, how he was able to pump prime our agricultural self-sufficiency para talaga matugunan itong problema na to ng food security. At the same time, syempre hindi mawawala rito yung issue, no, dito sa West Philippine Sea as a part of his foreign policy. Tingnan natin kung ano ba yung mga broad strokes as well as specific measures or programs na ilalatag sa atin ng ating Pangulo to finally and diplomatically resolve this matter. Infrastructure, syempre ibibida sa atin ng ating Pangulo yung kanyang build more na talaga namang sa totoo lang isang napakahalagang proyekto para sa employment generation and regional connectivity. Nandiyan din naman yung ating sigurong pag-uusap regarding climate change mitigation, disaster response. And gusto ko siguro marinig dito, no, on the part of the President, how he addresses, no, or how will he address issues and concerns regarding petty street crimes, no, criminality, missing persons, no, drug issues. Kasi ito yung mga karaniwang nararanasan ng mga pang-araw-araw na mamamayan na medyo hindi na communicate ng maayos, no, or hindi na re-resolve yata ng ating pamahalaan sa kasalukuyan. So I think these are very, very important issues. And of course, yung issues on social services, particularly housing, education, and health sector, what are the developments that the government has taken so far in relation to this issue?